Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Against the Storm, shall we? Alex, Heathrun, good evening, good to see you. Well, I'm excited to play this game. I played it once, I think a year ago, when it was in early access, and only played for 30 minutes, so I'm guessing a lot has changed since that time, and I'm really excited to play Against the Storm in full release. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start up a brand new game. I did get the notification that none of my saves were compatible because everything has changed. So that is okay. We're going to just click play, see what happens. The Queen's Envoy. Press any key to start. I will. Villagers with low resolve will start leaving, increasing the Queen's impatience. That doesn't sound good. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant passive reputation over time. Okay, so we want to keep that resolve high. Satisfying your villagers' needs with complex food, homes, and services will increase their resolve. Each species has a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone all of the time. Interesting. I do remember that. You know, this is a dark fantasy game, and there's different species that have different strengths for what they can contribute, but they also have different needs. Oh, that's cool, Alex. Yeah, I'm excited to try some Salt 2 again as well. Farmers can plant only on farm fields, and those can only be built on fertile soil, okay? Crops are planted in the first season, drizzle, and harvested during the second clearance, okay? Hey, Chef Smitty, good evening. Build a farm, harvest grain, and serve some ale in a tavern. That sounds good. Maybe, Alex. All right, so now it's paused, and there's choose a blueprint. You can choose a new blueprint as a reward for earning reputation points. Press the pulsing number on the reputation bar at the bottom of the screen. Reputation points. What do you got to tell me about this? You gain reputation points in 3 different ways: by successfully completing orders, by exploring your surroundings, or by keeping your villagers happy. Orders are very straightforward. You always get at least 1 reputation point for completing them. To gain reputation for villagers' well-being, you have to increase their resolve so that it reaches the reputation threshold, indicated by a blue line on the resolve bar. Okay, I see that. After that, they'll start generating reputation points passively. That's cool. With time, your villagers will become accustomed to their living conditions and their reputation threshold will increase. Yep, isn't that it? To acquire reputation from exploring, you will have to cut your way through the forest to dangerous or forbidden glades and complete the Glade event located there. But beware, these events can be challenging at times or might require you to deliver special resources to complete them. Some perks or goods bought from traders can also increase your rep. Okay. Oh, great, Alex. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so we're zooming in, and we need to choose a blueprint. So I guess we choose down here. And well, we can build a small farm. Your renown grows. You're darn right it does. You can now choose from one of the available blueprints that the Queen offers you. So we get to build this nice-looking small farm. Uses a small number of farm fields nearby to produce vegetables and grain. Okay. We'll take it. Let's see here. So Am I now building that? Alright. I've unpaused it, and I don't think my people have anything to do. So, food production, small farm. I guess these are farm fields. And I think if I select this, they will be able to gather there. Now, I don't know if I build this thing on top of the fertile soil. If it, like, you know, it can use those spaces or not. I'm trying to maximize placement. This looks pretty good. And I can rotate it so that people come in this way and build it there. And then let's put in another food production area. Like that. And now this says these are fertile soil, but I have to put the fields down, I think. So we'll, you know, do this and turn all of this fertile soil that's possible. There you go. And I'm going to unpause it and see, watch the guys go. Let's see how this works. All right, they're working now. Okay, look at this. There they go. There we go. Here we go. So this is a good question, Alex. I've only played Dota, and I'm talking about the original Dota, and I enjoyed it, but I'm terrible at MOBAs in general. Okay, so they're building, and what does this mean? Okay, they made it, but nobody's working there. What is this up here? Orders. Farming. Oh, looks like I completed it, so I can say deliver the objective. Great. Now they want me for home and hearth. Build a woodcutter's camp and a shelter. Okay. So let's go to the blueprints screen, and here we go. Your renown grows. You can now choose from one of the available blueprints that the Queen offers you, so we can build a house. Can accommodate any villager, but won't satisfy the need for species-specific housing. Has to be built near a hearth. Can house 3 residents. Oh, that sounds interesting, Alex. I prefer PvE to PvP. I'll look into it. Put it on my wish list. Yeah, Heathrun, I do too. This game has a lot of unique, feel to it, and I need to play it more before I really dive into what kind of a game this is, in the sense of, is this an RTS or is this like a 4X? We'll see. Builder type game, Oh, okay, cool, Alex. All right, so let's see. Here is my reputation going here. You could see it moving along this way. And we will go to building some housing. And we can build a shelter. And we can put this wherever we want, I suppose. And rotate it so it looks cool. 2 houses will do. Okay, cool, Chef Smitty. That's what I'm hoping for, my friend. I mean, what I love about it is I like the presentation, the visuals, the music, and I'm excited to learn how to play. So we need to do 2 woodcutters camps as well. No, not that. Roads. Oh, I don't have the blueprint for that yet, do I? Let's go ahead and just build these shelters. Or maybe I do. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. I'm like, I don't have it. I got it. Okay, let me zoom out. I remember something with the Fog of War. I think these little pockets are what you can explore to boost your rep from the Queen. Put 1 here. And then I guess, 1 there. Let's watch them work. So let's see who we got here. This guy is Rex Sharptooth. Now, he's a firekeeper, and here's all of his needs, and here's his positive effects. He's, you know, from what's going on here. But he's not participating in any of this, so he must do different jobs. We'll have to figure out what he's all about. That's awesome, Alex. I do love games like that. I didn't really want an RTS combat situation, but I love builders. Okay, so we need to build one more shelter. And what are we waiting on here? Do they not have enough? They don't have enough wood. So I'm wondering if because I did play before... oh, wait, what is this? Choose a cornerstone. No one can weather the storm alone. The Queen offers you a cornerstone that will lay the foundation for your town's prosperity. Choose wisely, as you won't be able to change it. So we could take farming tools, which gives us 50% to the amount of goods produced in the farm, or the barrel delivery line, which gives you 5 barrels a minute. I'll do farming. I like farming. I'm wondering if I'm missing some of the explanatory tutorial, because I feel like there's some element that I'm missing, but I need to assign people to labor at this place. So I'm going to click, and looks like these guys have a bonus, like, to wood cutting. So I'm going to click over here as well, and put that guy over there. Great. And then nobody's working the farm. Anybody good at this? Yeah. They are. And somebody can work this one too. There you go. Okay, good. Now let's just, they'll start planting and stuff. We need to gather wood. We don't have enough wood. Here, let me click on not the ancient hearth, but, this is, oh, she's a builder. Goffried Stout Collar. And she's got like a cool little kind of hood on. It's her raincoat. Assign more woodcutters. Oh, right. Okay. So we need a lot of wood. So what I need to do is I assign one, but there's 3 slots here. So we can assign this woodcutter, and then I could put somebody who's like not good at woodcutting on here just temporarily to kind of get wood faster. Get people doing jobs. There we go. Oh, and I can assign people to do this, too. There. I saw that, Alex. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that tells you how promising it is. 1 million sales is great. Okay, so... now... we still don't have the wood for this house. And let me see how much wood do I have. No builders. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. So there's all this stuff you have to learn with games, but as far as the labor management, I'm sure there's an easier way to do labor management. But like, I assigned everybody to a job, but that means that people can't build. So I'm going to get her off of there, and then maybe she can go build that. And then this guy's standing here not doing anything. Do I need to mark trees, or do they automatically cut the trees? Fell all trees. Okay. Yeah, Heath Run is right. You're right about that. So I made it so I didn't have enough. No, you're right. So if you mouse over this up here, it tells you what they're good at. Their specialization is proficiency, comfortable. Oh, they're good at meat production, and they like warmth. They're good at woodworking, and they like engineering, and they're good at farming and they're comfortable at doing brewing. Okay. What happened over here? What's this? Small encampment. It's a Glade event. I think this is what Alex was talking about, that there's roguelike elements. There's like some randomness here. A destroyed camp in the wilderness. There are still survivors in the area. Specialization bonus leaf. I can welcome new people. I can send them to the Citadel. If I welcome them, I get some new workers. If I send them to the Citadel, I get amber. We're going to welcome them. Oh, but I need to assign workers to make this happen? Okay. Huh. Alright, well, can I... Alright, that's fair enough. Oh, each map will be different? Okay, cool. Alright, what does this mean? Sacred Pyre. Ah, and each one will not always be successful. Ouch. Okay. Alright, Flax Field. Okay. So how much progress do we need on this? Investigate. Did we do it? So I think, what, they're putting the food over there, and then this can happen? I don't know. I mean, it looks good. Alright, so now the builders are done. There has to be a way to open a labor panel that's more convenient than... Like, what if I click on these people? Okay, this tells you where they're... Oh, you could click on them to... Yeah, there we go. Open a whole screen. Or Alt will do that, and you can see who's working on what. So the... Oh, so this guy's not idling. He's, like, maintaining the ancient hearth. And so people need to keep this going. People lose hope. So we need to have somebody on here doing that, I guess. So that's what the Firekeepers are all about. Alright, so they're investigating it. They've got this stuff, and then this will happen in under a minute of progress. Okay, great. So I think my builder is free. Orders ready to complete. Oh, great. So we completed this one. And, oh, we're going to get some beavers. Fantastic. All right, so now we have this order called First Yield. And it says, get a small trapper's camp. A small, crude version of a specialized camp. It's slower and can only gather from small nodes, can collect meat, insects, and eggs. Okay, and we want to produce 5 meat. Alright, fair enough. So then let's go down here, and as a reputation bonus, we can get the small trapper's camp, which, yes we will. And we'll make a small trapper's camp. And do I see any of these resources? There's meat over here. And there's meat up here. Alright, so we can kind of put the camp like this. There's 3. Oh, okay, cool, Heathrun. Well, now I'm really intrigued. It is a unique experience. Alright, so looks like we finished, and we got some new people. Crispy Bacon, good evening. I have thought about that, Crispy. I was actually at a arcade for a friend's birthday recently, and we played the Gauntlet, original Gauntlet. It's a good time. Alright, I'm going to build... We need to build another trapper's camp for the Oh no, I guess we only need one, but we can build another one up here, which seems like a good idea because there's some here. Now, I don't know if this is like perpetually... It has 15 charges. I didn't know how long the Slick Shell Broodmother would last, but okay. We'll do it. Now, let's see... Okay, let me look at this screen. So this tells you basic housing. These are their needs, but this tells you there's population of 5. There's 1 free builder. So we have 3 free beavers and 2 free lizards. Most of these people don't have houses, though, so we need to build a bunch of shelters. And I need to get the labor assigned properly. So let's see if we can figure that out, right? Okay, so I'm going to build some shelters. Nice, Alex. See? We're all on the same page with this. Now, one thing I don't know, and is this a kind of building game where spacing matters? In the sense of, do I need to leave space in between buildings like for walkways and paths, or can they just get through? How many does this hold? This holds 2. This holds 1. Oh no. This holds 3, but it's 2 of 4. Okay, so I have 9 homeless people, so that means we're going to need... this is enough for 6. We're going to need 1 more shelter. Here. Build me 1 more shelter. Is there a pipette? Look at the first icon on the middle bottom. City buildings? Warehouse, you mean? Or do you mean... Oh, roads. Right, I see what you mean. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. It doesn't cost anything, and it gives them like a speed bonus. They do have to build it, though. But that's kind of fun. Alright, so... I'm going to put this over here, and then we will build 1 more shelter. There. And then that's enough housing. Glade Events. Glade Events are objects found in the forest, like abandoned caches, which we just found. Survivor camps, ruins, wild beasts, etc. Some of them are positive, offering goods or new villagers in exchange for a small amount of resources. Others are dangerous, forcing you to act quickly to avoid negative consequences while also giving you generous rewards, should you complete them. Once you select a Glade event, the event panel will appear. There, you'll be able to find a few different sections: effects, worker slots, requirements, and rewards. The effects section shows you the possible negative consequences of the event and how much time you have left before they occur. To complete an event, you need to assign workers to it, choose one of the 2 options if the event has more than 1 solution, and select Investigate. Very often, events have more than 1 way of being solved. Most events offer 2 different approaches, with each approach having its own requirements, rewards, and so-called, quote, working effects. Working effects are special conditions that activate once you give the order to investigate an event, like a resolve penalty, a slow debuff, etc. Your goal is to survive these conditions for a set amount of time. After an event has been completed, your workers will deliver the rewards to your warehouse and no negative effects will trigger. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to now start assigning my labor. So let's put another beaver on that. And then let's put a beaver here and a beaver here. So now all of the beavers are doing woodworking. And everybody is assigned except 1 builder and 3 firekeepers. Now let me look, like, what do firekeepers... Oh, they want to do meat production. So once we get these trapper things set up, then they'll go do that. But we need builders free, so we'll have them free. Hey, Fernando, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. All right. All right, so this is a trapper hut. So we're going to go ahead and click on my guy there. And actually, get another one in there. Okay. Now, these are not being built because we don't have the lumber. So hopefully we can get some more. Wow, look at all that food that we grew. I guess a new season just happened. We have another hut over here, so I will assign this guy. Now, I only have one builder, which seems bad, so I'm going to actually break off another builder just so that they can help out and try to finish these houses. I don't really know what the ratios are for the amount of workers that we need, but you can see they're carrying logs over. They're trying to build these houses and such. Crab, good evening. Good to see you. So the trapper hut, you can see there's the fire guy, and he's working on it. That's sweet. Lasha Bloodclaw. Newcomers are waiting. Oh, where's this? Newcomers. Oh, okay. Royal Stormwalker. These people have been sent here by the crown. Which group do you want to stay, Viceroy? The other will continue on to the next settlement. Wow, this is such an interesting game. Okay, so I get to... This is, again, roguelike element. Lots of interesting choices to make, so I could have 2 builders and a firekeeper, or 1 builder and 1 beaver, but then I would get grain, clay, and roots, and this is leather. I actually want the builders here and the leather. Maybe we can make some, you know, fine leather goods. I don't know. What are we growing? We're growing vegetables, I guess. The house is being built. Now we need 12, so I'm going to need to build another shelter, but I'll wait until this one gets done. And let's see. As far as the order goes, oh, we're done. Let's deliver it. And now we need to do a smokehouse. So this says, ooh, we can make some delicious jerky, pottery incense, and can use drizzle water. We can enable meat in the jerky machine, jerky in the smokehouse. If we do this, we get a builder's pack. Ooh, wow, look at this, which allows builders to carry 5 additional items. So you saw my builder just carrying like 1 log at a time and how, you know, inefficient that is. That would be very nice. We get a bunch of barrels and we get some nets. Okay, so we got a new blueprint, which is the smokehouse. And we'll try to build that, but I want to finish. We did get another house done. The builders are all working. Let's see, I have 4 builders and I have 1 firekeeper. So because I have a firekeeper free, I'm going to put them over here on meat from the group that we got at the newcomers. All right. Now, one thing I haven't done at all as I'm playing the game is, okay, this is mushrooms, this is vegetables, this is meat, and these are eggs. Like, I have no idea about my food production, how we're doing on food. Let's look at these trends, and we can see our resources, I guess. What is this? This is resolve or something? Like, how are we doing on meat, wood? We're breaking historical records here on that. But I'd like to feed, you know, just make sure that I can feed everybody. This is fuel and exploration, crafting resources, building materials, and food. Here's food. So you can see it's going down, which is not ideal. But hopefully, my farmers can make this happen. I'll put another farmer on there, boost up the food supply. And you can see they're finishing this little house down here. I don't know how to gather flax yet, but we do want to make a smokehouse. Maybe the jerky would be a better... Ooh, okay. Piece of food. Now, what do these arrows mean? That it's connected to, or it's within proximity to certain structures and it needs to be? I don't know what the arrows mean. I mean, those are good, but what are these? Mushrooms. Is anybody gathering those? You could select which trees you want them to cut down. Oh, right. Interesting. Now, who can gather these mushrooms? Is that something that can happen? This is vegetables and grain. Can they just do that, like, in the wild? Or do I have to have some kind of... Oh, here it goes. It says right here, you need an herbalist camp. Okay, cool. Alright, now... I want to make this... I hope it doesn't matter where I build it. Because I kind of like that location. And then I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to build roads again. Just kind of build it like that. I'm just speeding everybody up. Okay. There they go. I love these kind of games where you can just watch the little people working. Look at this one down here. They have the little hammer. They finished it. They finished the house. Okay, so at this point, I only have 3 homeless folk, so we can build one more shelter. Looks like I can build a house right there. Who doesn't want to be right next to the fire? Now, what I could do, as Heathrun is mentioning, I guess I could have my woodcutters like target certain trees to uncover glades if I was interested in doing that. Makes sense. This is the Queen's impatience, but our reputation seems to be outpacing that, hopefully. I don't know if those things are in relationship or not. Alright, so the builders are... They're building the path. Okay, great. Now, this is a thing where we need somebody who's good at this, and that would be those people. So, I'll take away one fire eater, or firekeeper. And I do have 5 of them, so where is my other one? Where's a firekeeper? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, at the hearth. Okay, right. Enable meat in the jerky recipe. Alright, recipes. Insects. I need to change it to meat. Yeah, do meat. Yeah, there you go. And 20 jerky in the smokehouse. So they're going to make jerky from the meat. I think I have a good amount of meat. I have 27. And I don't know how long it's going to take them to make the jerky. We need 20. No, I don't need a limit. Just do 2, I guess. Let me go ahead and then unassign one guy from here and put him over here. There. So we do have... Oh, cool. Look at this. So if you hold Alt to just get an overview of the labor, you see how my cursor becomes like people who are not assigned? And I could just drop them in and be like, go right there. That's really cool. I like that. Alright, it's raining. I'm not speeding toward a glade because I just want to stabilize what I'm doing here first, but maybe I should be prioritizing glades. So let's practice that. if I wanted to do that, I could say mark trees for harvesting, and I could just like click on that and be like, go through there. Let's see how the jerky is going. They're making it. Oh, this little wheel right here tells you the progress that they're doing. Cool. I'm going to speed it up as the jerky makes. We got to smoke this jerky. Smoke it. What does it mean when there's all these stars over here? Does that mean like they're planting it? Looks like it is. Does mean that. I don't know. Oh, I think what it means is maybe reflecting that my farming tools? I don't know. Or just maybe that they're working the fields. So everybody has a home. And we have 2 free workers, which is fine. But nobody's doing anything. So let me go ahead and just assign these people temporarily. Okay, so it's raining, thunderstorm. Not anymore. It is drizzle, year 2. And in 6 minutes it'll go to the next season. And everybody's planting. Orders are ready to complete. Push T. And we could deliver this. We did the jerky. Great. And now, they want us to make a brewery. And we need to enable barrels and make ale. Get these people sloshed. They need to relax. One of the things I'm kind of running out of space. But let's see if I need to get the new blueprint for a brewery. Pick it. And we can go here and we can build a brewery. Oh, it'll fit right here, actually. No problem then. Just gonna put it right along the road. Like that. Now, I don't have any builders because I assigned everybody, so I'm just gonna right-click these 2 peeps, and they'll go build it. So now you can see we made jerky, and this, I think, is probably contributing towards the reputation because people are happy. Let's see how happy people are. Basic housing, and that's making them happy, and then they also get happy because of the sacred pyre, I guess. What about you? They're happy because they get to eat jerky, so this just makes the firekeepers happier. And that's it. They're like the happiest of my folk. Okay, fine. Oh, you can favor them if you want. That's funny. Oh, there's an event over here. Let's go check it out. And this is a destroyed camp in the wilderness. There are still survivors in the area, so we can recruit them, or we could send them to the Citadel. Now, I like recruiting people, so I'm going to just assign some rando to do this, and we will choose this as the reward, and we will investigate. And we got a cornerstone. Oh, and we got newcomers. Okay. Who do we want? Well, again, I really like having these firekeepers because they do the meat. This is actually 4 people instead of 3, but we get, roots and plant fiber and grain versus just plant fiber and leather. I'm going to take this again, just favoring labor. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. And then now we get a cornerstone here, which is either efficient brewing or grain bags. So efficient brewing gives me the breweries are just better, and the grain bags make you produce more grain. I'll go with efficient brewing just so I don't have to have as many facilities. Now, what is this here? Does this mean they're clearing, like, basically by discovering this glade, I get fertile soil, flax, and the small encampment? It's in my... Oh, okay. This is fertile soil, actually, which... No, that is important, and there's some back here. I could be building more farms, which I'm not doing, and I probably should. My food has been staying pretty steady. So let's go to food production. And we could build a farm, you know, over here. And then we can go ahead and do food production and just, you know, make those there. Make those there. And then food production, make a farm here. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I don't think that my people need to be... Like, I think one can work the farm pretty reasonably. But we keep getting more people, so it just... We want to have opportunities for labor. We don't want too many idlers just standing around. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to push F, and we're going to try to clear out... No, this one. These trees to get into that glade. See what's back there. And, yeah, go ahead and get through there. Okay, wonderful. So I'm going to hold Alt. And the small encampment is still getting worked. I'm going to put a person at this farm. There we go. Okay. They're working on it. Looks really good. Making the fields. Okay. And read more. Food. Your villagers need to eat in order to survive. True story. Every few minutes, they will go on a break, gather around the hearth, and try to get something edible from the warehouse. If nothing they like is available, like pickle goods for beavers, they will eat raw food. If there is no food whatsoever, villagers will get one stack of the hunger effect. Each stack works as a resolve penalty, and if the resolve of a species reaches 0, they will start leaving the settlement. That's bad. Each species can only withstand a certain number of hunger stacks before dying of starvation. Also bad. To see the exact number of stacks a species can survive, go to the species section in the encyclopedia and look for the hunger tolerance attribute. For example, a human has a hunger tolerance of 6, which means they will die after 7 breaks in a row without consuming food. That's true for me. Even if you grow vegetables on your farms, the amount of food you produce will soon become insufficient for a growing population. Which is, you know, another important consideration. I'm always trying to welcome people in. But maybe I should be like, you know what? Our food economy is not strong enough. Why don't you go to the capital? I'll take the amber because we can't sustain the hit to our food reserves. Interesting. The solution is to process raw food and thus multiply it, as most recipes yield more goods than the raw ingredients used to produce them. Some perks can further increase that ratio or even generate additional food as a byproduct. Right. Oh, the brewery is done. Who can work here? Who likes to work here? Humans. Okay. How many people do I have free? I have 2. Okay, let's go ahead and get one more at the brewery like that. I don't have that many workers now that are free as builders, but no, I do. Oh, I need to, is there a way to, Oh, you use the mouse wheel to switch between the different species. I see. Cool. All right, so now they can't do anything because I need to trigger this. So I need to say we have grain, but instead of pottery, we should use barrels as well. Okay, there they go. They're making it now. This farm needs a person. Put them there. All right, I have 4 unemployed. We also have 6 without homes. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, so we need to go to housing and shelters. And we can just drop in a house over here. And a house over here. And then I'm going to make some roads like that. And then let's make a road that kind of comes over here to this place. And then you need a road, but I don't want to break the mushroom. I don't know if building the path does destroy the mushroom. So I'm just being careful. Okay. It is interesting, Heathrun. We love turtles. We aren't turtles. I mean, you know, the humans kind of look like turtles because the raincoats are like shells. Alright, now I have, at the trapper's camp, there you go. I'm actually going to take that out for a person. And I can put a person at the farm. Like that. Why are they blue? Oh, maybe they're blue because they're really happy. I think they are. I think their resolve is like, yeah, they're happy. They are content. And the humans are also content. So they're blue because they're like, this is great. I love this place. Oh, we got an event. Let me pause it. A destroyed camp. There are some settlers. Okay. So the question is still, can we maintain this? Can we provide enough food? And how are we doing on food? So this is the category down here. We have vegetables. We have meat. We have jerky. We don't have any eggs and we don't have mushrooms yet. But we're going to be able to hopefully gather those mushrooms at some point. I'm going to keep... I can't send them to the Citadel because I don't have any eggs, I don't think. Oh, there's alternatives. I can give them meat instead. I could be like, go there, and I can get that. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm still going to welcome them. I'm going to just have a beaver go here, and we're going to do this and investigate. I like it, Crispy. That is a bit of webbing. You're right about that. Alright, orders are ready to complete. Okay, so we can finish this up. Oh, we get a bunch of mushrooms, barrels, and planks. Great. And now we can build a tavern. Ah, this will make them happy. And we need to fulfill their need for leisure. This will give us some beavers, tools, and barrels. The influx of beavers is kind of suggesting to me that I need more lumber. Let me look at the building materials. How much lumber do I have? I have planks, and I have bricks, fabric. Now, where do barrels go? Crafting resources. Leather, barrels. What about just like actual lumber? Do I not have any? Okay. And then let's see. That's what they're doing down there. There's some meat, it looks like. We have to finish gathering that, I think. Services. Villagers fulfill their most basic needs, such as food or clothing, at the hearth, and need only the right goods to do so. However, there is a separate category of needs that require not only resources, but also a special type of building to fulfill them. These are called services. Services needs include things like leisure, luxury, or religion. To fulfill them, the villager will need a suitable service building, such as a tavern or a market. Once the appropriate building has been built, workers must be assigned to it. They will then take goods from the warehouse, bring them back to their workplace, and serve them to residents. Villagers don't have to physically go to a service building to fulfill their service needs. That's interesting. They will still rest at the hearth as usual, but for them to fulfill the need for leisure, a tavern must be present and operating somewhere. That's interesting. So they don't actually have to go to the tavern. They just need to have beer at the hearth. Service buildings offer unique passive bonuses. They are usually global positive effects that activate when a building has a certain number of employees. For example, having 3 workers assigned to the tavern increases resolve for all villagers in the settlement. However, passive service building bonuses don't stack, so building a second tavern will not double the effect. Okay, so we need to choose a blueprint, which is the tavern. Yay! And we will build it. So we want to build a tavern. Let's see, where can we fit this thing? Well, right there works just fine, I guess. So I will put it facing the path right here. It'll be very, very close by. We don't have all the stuff we need. We do not have planks, bricks, or fabric, unfortunately. So we need those things. Well, we do have some fabric and planks and bricks. So people just need to bring them there is what I think needs to happen. I don't have that many builders free. So one thing I might do is just temporarily kick out somebody to work. Okay, what is this right here? This is the hostility of the forest. So this looks like over time, the forest turns against you, and the queen becomes impatient as well. So I have to worry about that, and that's a shame. But that's the game. How's this going? It's happening. Alright, they're trying to build this. Okay. So vegetables, mushrooms on the rise. Meat, jerky, also on the rise. Let's see. Can you guys work on clearing out these trees over here? Newcomers are waiting. Okay, great. Which ones do we want? Now, I kind of want to take the builders just because 20 eggs is 20 eggs, but the diversity is pretty nice over here, too. I'm going to take the builders. We will need to build 2 houses to have enough room for everyone, but this will allow us to really start putting in more people at all of the farms, for example. There you go. And we might need to... Can I move this thing? Yeah, you can. So let me actually move this to down here so that we can start cutting... That's awesome. I love that you can just move stuff when you need to. That's really, really nice. This is a trapper's camp. This is my trapper's camp. And then, where's my other woodcutter's camp? Yeah, let's move this as well up to here. Perfect. Yeah, it is really cool. I can see, Chef Smitty, that I'm going to have to be doing that all the time to keep expanding. And I really like just what's going on in this game so far. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any sense of what to prioritize, what pace at what to go, but I think it's a cool decision where it's like, well, do I want to keep exploring glades or do I want to hold off? And, you know, what kind of decisions am I making? I like that. Let's see here. Just going to kind of just watching them go happily. I could build another woodcutters at some point to be going, like, trying to uncover as many glades as possible. Put one, like, over here, perhaps. And I do have some, you know, beavers who are unemployed, so it actually seems like not the worst idea. So what we'll do is we will... Yeah, Chef Smitty, I'm trying to do that as well, which is not too much, put too much expectation or pressure on myself. Just kind of accept that, you know, we're going to get run over. Oh, I could already build this. So I could collect the forager's camp, could collect grain roots. These can collect fiber, stone, clay. So I do have some clay. I guess I could have been building that. I just didn't even think about it. I mean, this is clay. So maybe I want some clay. And I could just make a little camp here. And it shows you, like, what you can gather by placing this, which is cool. So there's a little clay right there, if we want that. And we're still short on planks and cloth. So I'm not going to be... So another element of the game that I have to pay attention to, there's a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. So here's the time. So there's going to be another storm coming in. The forest is not too hostile. What is this stuff? Looming darkness, regular storm, okay. Up until this point, I've been pretty much given what I need to build the blueprint. But now I think I need to go off the path, and I can't just build a tavern. I need to have some cloth. So to get cloth, let's figure this out. Flax is gathered by a harvester's camp. So we have a harvester's camp. And we can try to build one, like, right there. And then they can gather the flax right there. This is good, so let me hold Alt and just kind of switch down and put a beaver over here at this camp and over here as well. And then I've got some... There is a little bit of meat. Can I highlight resources with anything on the map? There's got to be... I'm sure there's a keybind for, like, highlighting... You know, there's only one meat down here, for example. So it's not probably worth building a whole gatherer's place for that. But I can go here and just slot in a firekeeper at the trapper's camp and over here at the smokehouse. Okay, here comes the rainy season. And we have... the storm only lasts for a couple of minutes. I'm playing at 1.5 times speed, by the way. Small Trapper's Camp has no deposits. Okay, so this thing is done. We've exhausted all of the meat. So I don't even need to worry about it because I can just build one. I can move it to get that. And they can gather the meat there. And then this place needs labor. So let me just... Oh, not a beaver. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I need people. No, it actually doesn't really matter who works here. And this is the Stonecutter's Camp. Anybody have a preference? I'm actually going to, what are they getting? Plant fiber and reed. Well, I kind of want them to gather this. Oh, maybe they can't gather it because you need to have a higher rank or something. Or maybe what they're getting from the flax field is just plant fiber and not what I need to make fabric. Produced by a weaver. So I can't get this unless I have a weaver, which I don't think I can just make. What's the crude workstation? Oh, it can produce fabric. Okay, I probably need to use this just to throw some fabric together. There you go. Okay. So I have one person as a builder. I probably need more. Everybody took a pretty big resolve hit. I think that was because the storm just kind of makes people unhappy. As far as food is going, the indicator is on the up and up, so I think we're doing okay. This place has no deposits, so can we move this anywhere? Like, are there any deposits anywhere at all visible for us? Not at the moment. So instead, I'm just going to deactivate this place temporarily until we find some deposits, and these firekeepers will just go do some work for us. Alright, right here, that's a shelter. No, I need somebody to work right here, and what I want is fabric. No. Oh yeah, fabric. Make me fabric. Perfect. And then how many... Choose a cornerstone. Oh, pause it. Cannibalism. Fantastic. Nets. Gain 2 to meat production. Yes. I'm not huge into cannibalism. I know that might surprise you, but I'll take nets. So now, let me see how we're doing on the building materials. They're working on this. There they go. I have 2 unemployed. So what we need is... I'm just going to try to cut through... Oh, wait a minute. Dangerous glade. Never mind. I lied about that. Here, don't do that. Get out of the dangerous glade for now. This is a dangerous one. Do the not dangerous glade. That's what we're talking about. This. Like, cut through here. Anti-dangerous glade. What's this? Abandoned cache. Okay, cool. I can break it open using stones to acquire insects and resin. If I send it to the Citadel, I need tools, and I get amber and the Queen's Grace. Okay, well, the Queen's Grace is nice, but I don't know if I have any tools. Let me see where that would be. I do have 30 tools. Okay, then do that. Send it to the Citadel. And just have this guy on it. Okay. And let's see. Have we made any of the fabric yet? How you doing? Oh, we found another glade. What's this all about? Abandoned cache. Okay. And this one has herbs and clay. I'm just going to keep sending these to the Citadel. Get that Queen's Grace. Looks like we get a bump up for some blueprints and such. Newcomers, sweet. We actually need newcomers. Running out of people. Well, I was just talking about clay. We could build a couple houses now to get everybody sheltered. Okay. So I still haven't found any meat, which is alarming. Like, I'm concerned about our food situation. I'm also not getting blown away like, oh yeah, I found a bunch of fertile soil. That's not really happening. Alright, so we need to go ahead and mark some area for wood cutting. Those glades can hopefully be explored. Okay, they built the houses really quickly, which is great. What's going on here with this fabric? You need some help. Here, get some help. And then... how's the gathering hut doing? Okay, it's going. I feel okay about this. Okay. That is done. So, what we want to do... oh, we got a blueprint here. Oh, cool. Reputation bonus. So I could build a beaver house, a human house, or a lizard house. And what does it do for you? It just makes them happier or something? Alright, well I have mostly... I mean, I don't want to be anthropocentric here, but I have 20 humans as opposed to 15 and 14 of the others, so we'll learn that one first. Alright. So now we need planks. So I got to go over here, and we got to turn off fabric, and we need to turn on planks. Okay, looking very good. Most of my indices seem to be going up. You know, oh, we got another reputation bonus. Or this is just for our renown growing. We can do a makeshift post. And it can produce crops, provisions, buildings, and... Okay, I mean, I guess we probably want that. The hostility of the forest is leveling up, though. And it gets more... Like, the bigger our group, the larger this is. So the multiplier that's affecting us the most is the amount of villagers. The hearth benefits you, but I don't think I could just drop in another one. You can. You just have to have more space. Okay. It requires... what is that last resource that it wants? Amber? Is that what that is? No? I don't think it is. I think it's something else. I could be wrong. Tecmoman. Oh, thank you. Tecmo, it's wildfire essence. Can I I don't see that. So I'm wondering if I just need to be able to produce that. I don't know if a post can make that. We'll see. The game is really pretty good about helping you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if it's a gift or something, or you have to trade for it. But the game is pretty good about helping you figure out how to gather that kind of stuff. Small foragers camp. So what could I forage that... Does anything show up as like, that's a jackpot? Oh, okay, cool, thank you. Maybe that's kind of what Chef Smitty was talking about then. You just have to play the game and complete some missions to get that currency as a reward. I did learn how to make makeshift post. Here we go. I don't know why I'm going to be excited to make this, but I'll try it. All right, and we need some planks. How are the planks coming out over here? What's going on? It's slow going, is what it is. Need 15 planks. You could see people carrying them over there. They're trying. There we go. 17. And then the workstation is indeed making planks. Oh, she's on a coffee break. That's why. She was like, I was taking a snooze. Get off my back. All right, then. Let's go ahead and... The makeshift post is due. What can we make here? I can make crops packed for delivery, provisions, building materials. I don't really think I need this. I'll deactivate this for now. I'm not too concerned about it. Now the woodcutters camp. Put that beaver there. Probably gonna need a wood camp over here at some point. Yeah, this one needs to get moved. They're not doing what I want, so I need to go ahead and move this down here so that I can mark these trees and these trees for cut. All right, newcomers. Now we're talking. I like this distribution. We get copper bars and roots. These guys are usually happy. I wonder what... Oh, they don't have a house to live in. Well, that'll do it. Okay, so let's fix that for them. Let's go ahead and go to shelters, and let's make some human houses. Oh, but we can't because we're missing planks. Well, yeah. Then let's just make some regular shelters for people for now. Oh, running out of space. Run out of space near the hearth. Oh, look, the tavern's actually getting built. No deposits nearby for the small trappers camp, so we're going to deactivate it. And the tavern has been built. So who wants to work here, huh? People. Yeah. Alright, so let me see. Where do I have peeps where I can... This person needs to get out of here. These people need to get out of there. I don't think that there's any benefit to harvesting, so... Yeah, put the Crocs on that one. And then... Peep. Peep. And let's see here. Any labor left to do? No. We don't have any labor right now. This camp is not close enough. It needs to be moved. Now they can actually cut those trees. Okay, I need to make some more jobs. So we're just going to create some labor because... oh, here's a perfect situation right here. Alright, so first of all, if we break these open, we can get some meat and some clay. So let's break it open. I mean, getting reputation is nice. Nah, we don't really need meat. Just keep doing that. Alright, they should go pretty fast doing that. Now, I'm going to build farm fields on all of those, and we're going to make a small farm down here. Hey, Tea Blue. Or Tea Leaf Blue, I should say. Tea, good evening. How are you doing? I'm trying to learn how to manage this village of fantasy species. Having a great time. It's raining right now, but normally it doesn't. It's just that time of year. Alright. So I guess I'll build grain, roots, vegetable. Oh, there's some roots. I hadn't seen any of that in a while. Okay, we need some people. Yeah, T, this game is fun. I've been meaning to play it as well now that it's in full access, and it is certainly a good time. Alright, Stonecutters Camp. You can go there. Wonderful. Okay. Orders are ready to complete. We did it. We got the tavern going. And we got enough beer to get their leisure fulfilled. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody's carrying a barrel around. Looks good. Good work, everybody. All right, so we're going to go to orders. And we can deliver them. So this says, settlement complete. You proved your worth by securing this settlement. Your training is hereby complete. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm level 1, and I got 16 experience points, so I need 4 more to get up to level 2. And yeah, just like a true roguelite, looks like I've unlocked all these different buildings that we can make, and I got some food stockpiles. Can be used to purchase upgrades in the Smoldering City, which are the meta progression behind the scene. Okay, so this game is kind of like blowing my mind a little bit, just like, you know, Heathrun and Chef Smitty were telling me that it would. I believe Chef Smitty was saying it'll when there's like an aha moment with this game. And yes, it is just a builder. Like, the bones of the game are city builder, management game. Okay, great. But then they're like, no, we made it a roguelite as well. And now that I see that, it's really, really intriguing. All right, so let's continue. And what happens now? Oh, no, we definitely leveled up. So now we're level 2. And we get Citadel upgrades. We get a rain collector, an herbalist camp, a mine, flame amulets, a crowded house cornerstone possibility. These are all like cornerstone choices, kind of like artifacts in Slay the Spire or whatever. Okay, great. So this says Royal Resupply. I salute you for your achievements, Viceroy. Many who have entered these lands never came back. As is tradition, you can petition the crown for a resupply. This choice has to be made before starting a new expedition. So I could take caravan wagons, a supply package, or an obsidian box. And there's a number 2, 4, and 5. So what it says is caravan wagons. In a culture so centered around expeditions, wagons are always heavily sought after and rationed. Vision and embarkation range are increased by 2 until your next settlement. So this means, like, for this run, I get a boost to vision and embark range. Supply packages say you get 4 reserve embarkation points. Now, I have to tell you straight up, I don't know what embarkation range points, I don't know what this means. Like, maybe I'm going to look at an overworld map and make a selection of where I go. And the obsidian box has no lid. It can only be shattered. Nice. They say opening it before the time is right is one of the most painful ways to part with this world. Wow. So this would give us 5 seal fragments, which I don't know what those are. So, I'm going to take wagons. I don't know why. The world is vast, an ever-changing place, and at its heart lies the Smoldering City. I see it. Okay, so Tutorial 2 Town. Alright, well, I guess we should start here. Enter the Smoldering City and use resources you've gathered so far to buy the Obsidian Archive Level 1 upgrade. Alright, so we'll go into the Smoldering City by clicking this button. Now, you saw how I got 10 food stockpiles. What happened, because I told you I played this game in early access about a year ago, and I did not complete the first tutorial mission. I just booted it up, played for a half hour. And the game was like, you can't use your save, but we'll give you the reward that you would have got for beating it, basically. So they gave me 10 food stockpile as like a bonus, but I had to replay it. And I'm going to tell you that some of what I learned when I played it then, I remembered. And I think some things have changed. It was, I don't think you were immediately able to move the wagons around as easily, and that's a big change for the better. Anyway, let's go into the Smoldering City. Okay, here we go. So we can buy upgrades, and we will. And this says down here, the Obsidian Archive, Queen's Patience, base stat. You gain a permanent minus 2% to the speed at which the Queen's impatience grows. And the Obsidian Archive is a fundamental upgrade, a place where records about great viceroys are kept, and it unlocks deeds. Cool. Alright, beautiful. Select an upgrade to display the preview. Okay, what about this one? The next one up is level 2. Enables advanced controls for what is being consumed in your settlement and by whom. Now, I can buy this. It's kind of cheating, but I can buy it. So or I could go over here and buy the Monastery of the Vigilant Flame level 1, which gives you a reduction to fuel consumption in hearths. It gives you an embarkation bonus of stone. You gain a new embarkation bonus to choose from when starting, which is stone. So I think I saw like wagons and, obsidian box, etc. And then clay is also another one. I'll just get this one and hopefully not make the game too upset with me. What are deeds? Oh. Finish your first game after the tutorial. Okay, so these are like achievements, and as a reward, you get these little rewards. This is cool. This is a really cool game. I can't believe how many upgrades there are in the background. Interesting. All right, let's go to Tutorial Town 2. This world is governed by the eternal Blightstorm cycle. It is almost upon us, so no caravans are allowed to embark. Press the button in the lower right corner of the screen to finish the cycle. Okay. End the cycle. The Blightstorm is coming. Your settlements have been abandoned and people are returning to the Citadel. That's sad. We were doing great. So the rewards, seal fragments. You could turn them into other things, I guess. And we unlocked the Obsidian Archives. And we'll end it. Okay. I like how there's just this hexagonal, map for the world that makes you feel like civilization. Kind of cool board game feel to it. The Queen's Envoy. Your goal as a viceroy is to reach the ancient seals with your caravan and reforge them, pushing back the Blightstorm. Whoa. Interesting. You're almost ready to venture out on your own. Choose any map tile inside your embarkation range to begin. I wonder if I messed up Tutorial 2 by buying that upgrade. Anyway, doesn't matter. Look how many buns I can get if I get to the Royal Outpost. The proximity of a Royal Outpost makes it easier to communicate with the Crown. The pool of order choices will increase by 1. The Watchtower. Discovering glades doesn't increase hostility. Okay. I don't know. Let's go here. The Marshlands. Minimum difficulty settler. And it has effects. To embark, you must first choose a caravan that will become the foundation of your town's population. Okay. Next, choose a difficulty. The higher the risk, the greater the reward. But beware, an inexperienced viceroy won't last long on the higher difficulties. Okay. Lastly, you use all of your embarkation points to take extra goods with you. Okay. You are finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there is always a way out. Experiment and adapt. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. I mean, I hope so. So I didn't really do anything. Okay, so if I go here, let me just click on this. The Marshlands. The reward that I get for this is what's important. So the reward that I get for beating it is 30 experience, 1 seal fragment, and 17 cinnamon buns. Okay, and the length is 12 rep to win the biome, 14 in patience, and you lose. There's a small amount of fertile soil. Here's the conditions. They're mild. There's giant organisms. Okay. There's gathering speed is increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to the gathering camps. Oh, okay. It doesn't apply to woodcutting. Royal outpost. Okay, cool. I don't know. It seems okay. And... oh, I see. I get to choose, do I want this group or do I want this group? Well, this one. This one is just 7 humans, but this one would have beavers and humans, a total of 8. We get more stuff, but we don't get any amber or barrels. I'll take that. And then, I mean, do I want to keep... so, I don't know a lot about the game. So... yeah, chef. I mean, I'm the same way. The beavers seem great. I don't know if you get your embarkation points back after each mission, or if you want to sandbag them. Like, because right now I just feel like using all of them to make life easy on myself, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to choose... you get them each mission. Tecmo, thank you, my friend. So I'm going to choose this caravan and this difficulty of settler, just so I can learn the game a little bit. And go. Okay. So, forest mysteries. Intensive mutations. Living organisms in this region are mutated and much larger than in other places. Doubles the amount of secondary resources gathered from trees. Interesting. I didn't even know there were secondary resources gathered from trees. It's active only in the drizzle. Euphoric vapors. Forest mystery conditional. There is something in the air that invokes pleasant moods. The effect is especially strong when the body is well nourished. Active only in the drizzle. Motivated. Villagers with this effect have a +1 boost to their resolved. Okay. To gain it, you need 2 complex food. And then the negative effects, looming darkness, the rampaging storm, stifles the spirit of all living creatures. An additional stack of this effect is added for each hostility level. Okay, so there's just -4 to the global resolve during the storm. And then devastation. The storm in this region is extremely violent. You said it was mild. Once this effect is activated, you'll have to pay 1 pack of building materials multiplied by the number of years. If you don't, 3 buildings in your settlement will become ruins. Touché. Now, it's active when you have hostility 3 or greater. We have the Royal Outpost. We looked into that. And Settler's Luck. This is a 35% chance of not consuming food during a break. Okay, cool. Wow. Lots of little random debuffs. And check out how different this biome is to where I was before. So what? These are the trees? They're mush wood. So, oh, I see. They produce wood, but then they have a 15% chance of producing mushrooms and a 5% chance of producing what appears to be leather. Yeah, it says it's covered in leathery bark. Okay. Great. And then there's eggs, a snake nest. Fantastic. Who doesn't want to work at a snake nest? And this is the main warehouse. And here is our torch. And there's some meat sources as well. What is this? This is stone deposit. Okay. Cool. All right. So before I unpause the game, we need to choose a blueprint. So we can start with a clothier, a provisioner, or a weaver. Interesting. Gee. Do I want coats and water skins? I don't know. Sure. Get some clothes. And, oh, we get another one. We can get a smokehouse, a kiln, or a provisioner. I have to tell you, I don't know what it means when it says 2 stars. Does that mean, like, more efficiently? Like, this is a better place to build barrels that are 1-star, or that a barrel is a 2-star item. Let's see. A kiln... see how it makes jerky at 1, but this makes jerky at 3, so this is like probably better at making jerky than anything else. I like the jerky. I don't have... Oh, okay. Interesting. I started out with a different mixture of people than I thought. I'm gonna go smoke it up. Oh, okay. I definitely like having a small farm. However, I want to be able to see the map because I didn't see any fertile soil, so maybe I actually want an herb garden. I definitely want a trapper's camp. Oh, hovering at the top. Rimster, what's up? Okay, so it's... The plus means it's new to me. Like, I've never made that building before, is what you're saying? An arrow up is an improvement. Okay, great. Thank you. I'm going to do the trapper's camp. I wonder if you can diminish this momentarily so you can see the field before you make these choices. But, like, I don't see fertile soil, but I do see... meat. Oh, hit the X? Okay, great. Yeah, so for example, like, there's meat right here. And then there's eggs, which require the trapper's camp as well. So we could gather both of this to the trapper's camp. Now, as far as fertile soil, I don't see it. So, like, farming here doesn't seem like the right choice. I'm going to go back to blueprints, and we're going to take a trapper's camp. Okay, and then let's go ahead, before I unpause it, and plan things out. Okay, so I was looking at this wrong. I looked at this 15... and I was mistaking that number meant how many there are. No, I only have 5 total of them. Okay, so I've got 5 people, and 4 beavers, and then 1 lizard. You have to have the lizard to keep the fire, so they just come with you, even if it's not part of the wagon, because they've got to tend to the ancient hearth. Okay, so then let's plan by going... We don't need to... A rain collector is interesting, but we're going to go back here, and we're going to make a trapper camp, and just, set this up to gather everything that's present. Is there anything else? No. Okay, and then we need... we have 10 people, so we need 4 houses. And we'll build them as close as we can. I don't think it matters if there's space in between the house and the hearth. I think they can figure that out. But maybe I do need to build space for roads. But the thing is, I want to, maximize my space around the hearth, so I want to put them as close as I can. And then we're going to need wood cutting. Let me see, where is a place where I might want to go? Here's some, reasonable ones like that. Okay. So they're all going to build. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay, so this is done, and we'll go ahead. Unfortunately, I can't put the right peeps on that one because we don't have enough of the lizards. All right, let's go ahead. But we do have some beavers for the woodcutters camp. And then I'm going to tell them to cut down that tree right there to go into that glade. Oh, okay. So the lizard can leave the hearth, and each race can give the hearth a different upgrade. Thank you. For some reason, I just saw that he was like Firekeeper or whatever, but I think I was misreading that, and that he was only a Firekeeper because I clicked on him to examine him, but that just meant that was his job. So what you're saying is the ancient hearth. Oh, no, yeah, there's a beaver on it right now. Perfect. Thank you. So then I'm going to go... We need to build a smokehouse. So the arrows are indicating, like, the path that the worker has to follow. Like, they will take meat from the trapper's hut and either put it in the smokehouse or put it in the storage. So if I put the smokehouse right by the trapper's hut, will they take the shortest path and drop the meat off there? Or are they going to go put it in the storage facility and then have to walk it all the way back to the trapper's hut? Like, I don't know if that matters or not, but sometimes, you know, you want to put structures like this close by. They can get resources from other buildings. Oh, they don't have to walk. They don't have to travel between them, is what you're saying? Okay, perfect. Yeah, because, like, in Anno, you want to build the production facility, like, as close as possible to the gathering facilities so that they don't have to go into... Oh, that's a great point. You're right. Thank you. It's like an Anno. Thank you, Chef Smitty. Thank you, Rimster. Yeah, okay. Choose a cornerstone. Biscuit diet. A farmer's favorite food. Farmers have a 75% chance of producing double yields when under the effect of biscuits. Hilarious. Silent looting. Your scouts have learned how to be cautious when looting abandoned caches. Every time you open or send an abandoned cache to the Citadel, hostility is lowered. Oh, I like that. The forest won't know what we've done. Oh, this is my first time seeing this, like, obelisk. A mystical stone monument. Unknown runes are carved all over its surface. So we can tear it down, and we get coal, incense, and meat. We can make an offering with incense, which we do not have, and we could then learn how to make obelisks, which would decrease hostility. So it's great, but this decision is marked as corruption. Your choice here can influence certain perks. Oh, so if I make the offering, it's got a skull next to it. That doesn't look ideal. I'm going to tear it down because I actually have, I think I have some clay. Or I can switch if I don't have clay. Do I have clay? No. But I could switch the clay to... I don't have... I mean, I could gather stone. So I could switch it to stone, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to have to gather stone first. Consumption control. Oh, right, because I unlocked this. You can control what your villagers are allowed to eat and which needs they can fulfill using the consumption control panel. This is really cool for, like, micromanaging. I will do this later if it comes up, but I don't think I need it right now. Okay, so now we have to choose an order. Big delivery, basic ingredient, or booming economy. So do we want to make value of goods sold? Do we want to make stormwater? Or do we want to make building materials? Well, I kind of like the idea of producing building materials just because we need them later down the road. And the rewards are tools, bricks, and saw blades. This is fine. I'll do this one. It seems like I could actually do that. Now, I don't know if I want to choose another order at the moment because I think these are timed, right? Like, or do I want to just take all three at the same time? I'm not sure. I don't want to build up too much impatience. Does each order that you accept escalate the impatience? Or can you just take them all and then try to do what you can? What are we missing right here? We are missing wood. Alright. We have 4 people left as builders. Okay, I'm going to build a stonecutter's camp so we can get this stone. It's right here. Now they're going to actually build the house for us. Now this is mushroom, and this is egg. Mushroom is gathered by the herbalist camp, and the snake nest, we already know what can gather that. Now we're trying to build a smokehouse, but we are missing fabric and planks. Okay, so we're going to need to build the crude workstation to do the conversion. Okay, perfect. And I have, what? Some people. I'll just get some people on stone so we can do this. Right, like we just need 5 stone in order to finish that. I don't know if there's a timer on this, or if it just waits for me. Okay, cool, Chef Smitty. Well, then I'll open them all. Keep humans above 20 resolve for 30 seconds. 3 purging fire or 3 packs of crops. Sure, yeah, we'll do that. We'll make the humans so happy. Keep lizards above 10 resolve. That seems easier. Oh. All I have to do is build 35 paths? Okay, yeah. I like paths anyway. Do it. Okay. So at this point, storm water, drizzle water, clearance water. Right. Wood. Alright, I need stone. I'm going to assign... I've got some peeps. Just going to assign that lizard guy. Yeah, you're going to be doing that, buddy. They're getting roots, like, every once in a while when they dig that up, which is kind of interesting. Okay, cool. So is this... I think he's trying to deliver the stuff there. And then this thing, like for this, we need 2 fabric and 5 planks. So if we want fabric, we need plant fiber, which we don't have any of, but we do have leather. So I could use my leather for fabric, and we could make... how much do we need? Just 2? Yeah, 2. Okay, great. And then I have a free worker, which is this lady. Nobody can build that at the moment. That's okay. All right, they're doing it. So this is actually happening. The lizards are going down in contentment, which is not good. But I think that's everybody because it's the storm. So whenever the storm is happening, people are like, this sucks. It's raining. You'll have that. So what benefit are we getting from... They make it so you have to use less fuel to power up the hearth. That's cool. Okay, so we survived the storm, which gives us a cornerstone. And we can get work safety guide, a standardized set of rules. Every villager with their need for education fulfilled increases global production speed by 5%. Okay. I don't have any education. Rich glades. Newly discovered resource nodes have more charges. 5 for small and 15 for large. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Rich glades. Give me the rich glades. And then I'm going to select this, and we're going to go ahead and cut down this to get into that glade. And we should have a free worker. You're not done with the obelisk? Oh, maybe he's taking the stuff back that we received. All right, we got some newcomers. Who do we need? Well, I'm going to take this group over here. All right, so we have 2 people doing nothing. And then I'm going to go to this crude workstation. We made some fabric, but now we need to make planks. And I need... this is just a priority, not how many you're going to make. I don't have a limit. I'm going to assign... that guy to that job. I want to get the smokehouse going. We need to make more paths. That's easy. Okay. And, oh, we get to choose new orders. All right. 8 beavers. All right. We don't have that many. 20. Jeez. Building materials and coal. Well, I'm kind of already trying to get building materials, so let's just go in on that. And need for jerky fulfilled. Well, we're building towards that, so we're going to take that. There you go. Need for jerky. We're all about jerky. What are we missing on this? They got the fabric over there. We need the planks. Are we making planks? You're taking a break? Come on, man. We got a job to do. You kidding me? Okay, we got a new glade here, and there's some stuff. So we can send it back and get some rep, or we can get a bunch of meat and fiber. I'm going to actually break it open here, and I'll put this guy on the job. Well, actually, wait. Let me wait. Oh, okay, here. Nobody. I want you to finish the path. There we go. Okay, we got the path done. Now, I need you to go here. You can do this job. We don't need as many people on this stone, so I'm just going to kind of get somebody off of there. And then we finished an order. We delivered it. So that should hopefully reduce her impatience. We received shovels. Makes people move even faster on the roads. And we got some stone. Sweet. Okay. And let's see. This is being investigated. We need one more stone. So hopefully they can... I think they're picking it up and moving it right now. How are we doing on this? What, we need more planks? Low on fuel. Uh-oh. Okay. That's horrifying to see. So we need more wood being cut down. Let me move the camp so that we can find some glades that are not, you know, immediately... We're dead. Okay. And then let's go ahead and just cut that down. There you go. We need to make another wood cutting place. We're running out. Choose a blueprint. A carpenter is better at producing planks. That seems useful. I'll take that. And then we're going to build a camp, which is a woodcutter's camp. And we can go right down here. We are low on fuel indeed. I've been turning everything into planks. So what we're going to have to do is stop plank construction for the moment. Let's just put a limit of 6 fabric and, you know, 6 right there. There. That's awesome, Crispy. I love Bard in Final Fantasy games. We're still low on fuel. So they're still telling me, like, you are in terrible shape for fuel. So we need... Hopefully this will get finished. Okay, it did. So then immediately what we need to do is, like... I need to get people out of the stonecutter camp and even the crude workstation. And we need to just focus everybody on... do I have an extra... Yeah, this guy is still at the obelisk. Why? I thought we finished that. We didn't finish it? Here, cut the trees down. And we're going to kind of try to work towards that glade right there. What are you doing right here? Is he just trying to move? I think he's just trying to pick up and move the reward. Like piece by piece, and it's taking this guy forever. Oh man, what a disaster. Okay, but we finished this. So we want jerky on. We're going to turn this to meat. And we're going to put the priority up on this. And we're going to slot in as many lizards as we've got. So, did I put a lizard over here? I did. Here. Smokehouse. Smoke it. I'm going to kind of turn this off for now. And this stonecutter's camp, we can deactivate it momentarily. I'm going to kind of slow it down a little bit. I feel like it's moving too fast. I need to focus. Well, how'd it go? It went well. Success. What is this? Oh, it's just more meat from the leech brood mother. Delightful. I mean, I'm still barely producing fuel. I need something that... Okay, fuel is going up. But I need something that might process that better. Alright, so as far as industry goes, I can build a carpenter. I can build a mine. But I don't see where I don't see a vein of resources anywhere. The carpenter is cool. I could collect rainwater. I think one of my missions has to do with that. No, not really. Okay. How's that jerky coming along? You making it? Yeah, you are. Alright, is this done yet? Yeah. What's he... Oh, he's maybe carrying the last bit of coal? Alright, we found a new glade, which has a wheat field, which we can gather with the foragers camp. And there's a little event here, a small encampment. Yeah, we need people, although I don't know how many vegetables I actually have. I don't have a lot, but I do have a lot of mushrooms. Would you like mushrooms? Welcome to new people. Here, you can do that. Investigate. Alright, so who's my free person? Oh, finally, that obelisk is gone. Alright, so I'm going to assign that free lizard guy to the smokehouse. Let's get some jerky coming in. Trapper's camp has no deposits nearby, so we can move the Trapper's camp because there's actually a good amount of resources nearby. There's meat over here, which we want. So I'm going to go kind of put it over here. I'd rather have meat than eggs at the moment. choose a cornerstone. Gain +1 to production yields from all pack of goods. Okay, that's very good. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. That's also interesting, but I think we want this for our missions. Oh, we got newcomers. Okay. I think if I took this, then the humans would be happy, and I have a mission to make them happy. Like these clothing, yes, it will make them happy. So I need to get human resolve to 20 or above, which we're getting closer to that point. Alright, so I need some houses. So we go over to shelter. Put it right here. That's a dangerous one, but we want to get into that. Alright, so we have a bunch of folks who need some labor. Alright, what do I want people doing? Well, I definitely want this beaver to be cutting wood. And in the meantime, I could have somebody gathering these mushrooms. It's not the worst. I could also try to gather this grain if I wanted to make booze, but I mean... Yeah, there's no place. There's no fertile soil anywhere. Pack of luxury goods. Very nice. Yeah, we have a makeshift post, don't we? No, we don't have it. We need to build that. Even if we don't use the makeshift post right now, it's just necessary for us to complete the objectives. So let's get it going. All right, we got 3 doing 0. Wonderful. All right, if I want to make, for example, pack of building materials, then they need planks, but they could also use these other things that we don't have very much of. How much wood do I have? I have 35. All right, I need to make... we're going to deactivate this. I need to make the carpenter station, because trying to make planks here is a disaster at the crude workstation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here... where is it? Carpenter. Yeah, give me a carpenter. Oh. Oh, we can finally farm. Great. I could break this open to get clay or herbs. It's a lot, but I'm going to actually send it to the Citadel. Try to make the queen happy. Man, I can't believe we can't get enough jerky. What is up with this? Get on there. Get the jerky going. We have plenty of meat, don't we? Okay. So here, beavers are good at this, and they can make planks at 5 for 2. So the number of stars reflects efficiency as well. So like this is 1-star plank, which means it's 8 for 2. This is 2-star plank, which means 5 for 2. That's incredible. We don't really want tools right now or luxury goods. I just want planks. And as far as a limit, thank you, Ribster. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's just put it to just one thing. Yeah, don't make anything else in this. I don't want pottery. I don't want incense. Give me jerky only. Now, this is actually, we could build a farm over here. So we need to do this because we have no vegetables at all coming in. Oh, but I don't have a farmhouse. Well, that's going to be an issue. This can collect vegetables. It's just not as strong for it. All right, what's this? Oh, we completed the People's Resolve. Great. That's good. We have new orders. Deliver 35 meat. We can do that right away. I will. Value of goods sold. Lizard resolved to 16. That's difficult. I'll try. Encampment level 1. Hey, Alex. What's up, my friend? Farm field and 15 packs of crops. We'll try to pretend like we can do that. Choose a blueprint. Well, look at this. We need planks. How about lumber mill? Even better. But I think what we want is a kiln for producing some coal so we don't run out of fuel. Plantation. And this is for berries and fiber. Herb garden. Or forager's camp. This has got to be an upgraded one. I saw this, Alex. How is Auto Forge? I've heard about this. Okay. So I have 10 people who are not working and 9 people who are homeless. So we need to do some work here. That will take care of all the people who need a place to stay. And now we can build... I mean, a kiln is nice. We'd want that. I feel you, Alex. That's cool. I'm excited about it. Let's go ahead and build a forager's camp over here. Now, the only thing is, I don't think anybody can actually work this field. Like, I planted it, but I don't think it works. I can get that, though. Okay. Yeah, let's just make the best of what we got. Well, what I can do is at the stone cutters camp, we're going to activate it, and I'll just put some people here temporarily. The kiln is done. Great. So they can make jerky at a terrible rate. I don't want that. I just want coal here, and I don't want a ton of it. What's the deal with the carpenter? Oh, we at 10 planks? Well, we sure are. Here, let's go to limit of 20 then. Alright, so what is this? This is a woodcutter's camp. We need to move it to here so that we can chop down this to get into this glade. Then what we need to do is let's see here. Lizard Resolve is actually going up, so I'm excited about that, but I need a pack of provisions, which I don't have. I need to build the thing to make... The makeshift post is here, but if I want to make... I can make pack of provisions. It takes eggs. I have eggs. Okay. And then... Yeah, make them. And make... How many do I need? 5? Okay. Get those, but then we need building materials as well. And so this requires planks, which we have. Yes, and make at least 3. Great. And then plank guy. No, the limit for planks then should be 40. Sweet. Alright, I have 8 people still not doing anything though. Okay, so let's go ahead and select people. You can be doing that. And then carpenter, kiln, there you go. Makeshift post. There you are. Great. Where's my trapper? It's over here. Should probably build another one. We can gather those resources there also. Where's my other woodcutter? Oh god, this is doing nothing. Okay. We need to move it up here. Well, these are both baddies. Are we ready for a baddie? I don't know. It doesn't feel great. Oh, there's a good one over here. Try to move over to that. Or, you know, less risky, I should say. Sweet. Well, we're not dead. I mean, we may die, but we're kind of building this up. The impatience is scary, but we're actually building the building materials. We're on there. We need to build up the lizard's happiness a bit. Once we get some jerky, that should work. Meat diet is almost there. Oh no, I'm never gonna... It's need for jerky fulfilled to 30, so I thought it meant just have 30 jerky, but it means like 16 of these guys or 14 more of these lizards need to come eat and then have jerky and be happy about it. And then, but we'll chip away at that. And then we need building materials for the important delivery as well. Oh, let's boost building materials then. We're going to go up. We need 11. Awesome. I got to say, I really was not sure, even from my first look at this game, what it was going to be like and if I would enjoy it. But after playing it, getting help from you guys, learning how to play it, I think this game is really, really good. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I love all of the intricate choices that you have to make where you're like, oh, well, you know, I need this, or I need to make, you know, that instead, or whatever it is. It's just such an interesting game. I have stone, so I could make bricks, I guess. I could turn that on. Go ahead and limit it to like 20. Just so I don't make too much. Great. I'd love to keep playing because it's so much fun, but it is indeed my bedtime. I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight, playing some Against the Storm and helping me learn it. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We're going to be playing RuneScape tomorrow night, and then on Thursday, we're going to try out Gloomhaven for the Turn-Based Fest and see how that is. Alex, Crab, Alex, Chef Smitty, Rimster, Tecmo, Fernando, Jason, Heathron, Crispy Bacon, everybody out there, take care. Have a great one.